So today on NewbieVeT, got 4 special guests. We got my boy Lick Reed, Splash Piff.
Slash Piff in the
Slash Piff.
So,
Joey Barcelito. Killer Kev.
Yeah, man.
You know, so what's going on, Kev?
3, man.
Hey, man. Big shout out to CTC.
Man,
United, man.
You know
what I'm saying?
Big Darc chain shit, man.
CTC, so everybody better cut the check, nigga. You might be doggone interested in the startup business where you could doggone build your Dow Jones stock and all that. Start fucking with homie. For real.
Right. Let's get it. Okay. So let's get into it, man. So Lick Reed, where you originally from?
Originally from Riverdale, Georgia. I grew up in Stockbridge and went to Alabama State. Came back making music.
Oh, you went to Alabama State?
Yeah.
Oh, you had a scholarship with like football?
Yeah, football scholarship. Yeah.
Okay. What'd you play?
Defensive end.
Oh shit.
In other words, niggas that be doggone stretching niggas out and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look like it.
So so what happened like to the football? Like you still doing it or?
Nah, man, I got stretched out, man. I had 3 concussions my first year and couldn't play football for 5 years. So I was like, do I stay or do I go get my degree? So I left, went back home, got my degree in a year. You know.
Yeah. So man, so was it tough? Like having to give up football because of the concussions?
Oh man, it was the hardest decision I ever had to make. Like literally, you be told you can do this one thing amazingly, and you are, and then next thing you know, boom, you can't do nothing. You can't even. You go from the leading star player to a water boy in a matter of seconds, and it's crazy. Like, yeah.
So y'all ever play? Y'all got us in sports?
I did
for a second. I couldn't keep my grades up in high school.
I was a part of the trap athletics.
I was a lineman.
Man, I played ball.
I did it for 1 semester.
But like,
and flunked out.
I can't shit. I played basketball, but like, it was street ball, like N1 type shit. I ain't get that good, but I was, I was feeling myself.
So y'all remember the N1 mixtapes?
Yeah.
When you get the N1 shoes and Foot Locker and shit, and you get the videotape.
Yeah, like I was out there doing the move where your hand was on the ground, where you can put the ball over your head.
Bro, I'm not even a hooper, bro. I still mastered the doggone bouncing into your shirt and do the shit like that.
So who was like if you had to bet money on a player from N1, who would you bet money on?
High
on the one-on-one.
High sauce, man. Definitely high sauce.
I was a fan of like.
Or oh my goodness.
Fire. But I like people like what's my dude Skip to Malou.
Yeah,
people like the professor.
He's a legend.
Oh my goodness,
game can really be used like
up there
in the
professor
game.
was hard. The 20 dunk,
Yeah, like when I played football, I was never like I got to high school. Honestly, like all my childhood, I thought I was big, right? Then I got to high school.
And you try to play football.
Joey and shit, I'm small as hell. So it's like I'm getting out there, I'm getting smashed. Yeah. But at the same time, I was smart. Always been smart. So it's like the coach could be like, if something was going on or a play get busted, he could be like, Mungo, get in there, you know what I mean? Replace somebody. I could go in there and tell them what we need to do.
Right. But
that don't mean the next play I'm going to still be in there. You know what I mean?
Also, I suffer from ADD. You would not finna have me stick to a tackling assignment.
Man, I was like I was one of them kids where like the coach fucked with me, but at the same time I didn't get to play a lot. Like he'd stand there and put like sunflower seed shells in my helmet because I ain't even getting it. I'm just standing there and then I go.
So you mean to tell me you had sunflower seeds in your helmet?
Bro, this shit really happened, man. Southwest DeKalb High School. Ask about fucking Coach Godfrey. And bro, I swear to God, dog, he was standing there. If you had your helmet on, he would put it in a little hole in the top of your helmet. If you didn't have your helmet on, somebody like me, I know I wasn't getting in the game, but I was standing there with them. I was a playbook junkie.
Right.
But I had my helmet there, holding it in my hand, or be sitting on the ground. And then, like, it'd be something play get busted up. Mungo, get in there. I put my helmet on. I got fucking sunflower seeds all in my helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was so funny, man. Like, to think about it now, like, man, that's crazy because I don't got no I don't got no boys. I got a daughter, one daughter, and one on the way type. You know what I mean? So I don't think they gonna understand that. But it was crazy. As a little boy, like back in them days, you playing football, like high school, you had to be tough, and I couldn't. To this day, like you think, what the fuck I look like trying to move Lee? He gonna lay my ass out every time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I went out for baseball at Clarkson's. I did. Second semester in 9th grade. It taught me some shit. Boy, you're not gonna make it if you try to smoke weed and be athletic.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, at that time, like, that shit ain't work out for me.
Man, imagine being a
I probably
junker.
could have did good if I had good grades.
Yeah.
But, you know, my grades was C, barely C and B. One like I was dumb, I just didn't apply.
And he was following me after school
You
too.
know what I'm saying?
Do y'all feel like when it comes to like teaching and stuff like that in school, do you feel like it ain't the fact that you can't do it because you know something dumb or something like that? Just the fact that maybe the teacher isn't inspiring enough for you to teach it in a way where you understand it.
I wholeheartedly stand by that statement, honestly.
That could be the case.
Because of the fact that you gotta relate to doggone who you conveying the subject matter to.
That's
Right.
Be like
So-
9th grade, me and him had a teacher
Yeah,
named
Mr.
Mr. Simony, and
Like,
that was our dog. White boy.
Like,
He would tell us he's a black man in a white man's body. Like, we did an assignment on Nas's Illmatic. I mean, this dude is a legend, pioneer. Shout out Mr. Simony, man.
So
We
you
fuck with
capture people faster like that when you relate to something they can relate to.
He
Hey, man.
inspired us to rap.
Right.
Look,
Right.
it's
Like,
crazy.
he knew we wrote rhymes. He knew
It's-
we was trying to
it's-
rap, and
Right.
he was in 9th grade. What was the language arts teacher?
literature, yeah.
Literature.
It's crazy
Man.
because y'all teacher Miss Glover.
Hey, shout out Miss
Shout out Miss
Glover.
Glover.
Shout out Miss
She
Glover.
was
Clarkson
like,
High.
it went over the loudspeaker, like, basically, and like, you know, this is in high school, but it went over the loudspeaker, like, who can rap? Like, you know, who, like, and everybody's like, oh, Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I walked myself into something crazy because she was like, as soon as I walked into the classroom after school or whatever, she like, oh, so you can rap? I want you to rap a Martin Luther King speech. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, till this day, I can remember that speech because I had to write about that speech. You know what I'm saying? I had to write that speech, and I had to write it in my own words. And I'm talking about that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Miss Glover, she took me to J.C. Penney's, got me suited. I had the gray suit on, everything.
She's a
You know what I'm
good
saying?
lady,
Yeah,
man.
look at you. Yeah, I had the glasses on it, like, you know, but we was lucky, really, and I know they was more lucky because they teachers, they had some dope
The
teachers.
same doggone, the same program you talking about. He was Malcolm X.
The very next year, this lady, like the irony of the talent in our family. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
my cousin was Martin Luther King rapping the year before.
and he was Malcolm
And then
X.
in the next year, I was in the program as
Yeah.
Malcolm X.
Yeah,
I was
That's
Detroit
crazy.
Red, and I had to rap. And she
Yeah.
found out about me same way she found out about him.
yeah.
That's irony, right? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Cause I graduated, and it's crazy because like it was some shit like people in the hallway knew, like the hood knew, like oh that's Cav's little cousin, but none of the teachers knew.
A lot of people was on that He Up Next shit.
Yeah, facts.
He was a
That's-
senior, put me on all the
Facts.
seniors. And
So
I'm
he
a
was-
ninth grader, so talk about early promotion, but in high school, but we don't even know we doing it.
yeah.
In the rest of the turns, he put me over.
Right.
You know
So
what
let me
I
ask
mean?
y'all a question. So far as doing music, you know, all y'all been doing music, or you know, just getting into the music or whatever.
Yeah.
If you was doing music in high school, or if you did music in high school, what would like if you could go back in time, like some time machine, and go and tell yourself in high school to do certain things to push yourself higher? What would you tell yourself in high school?
Overcome your stage.
In ninth grade, when you just got in
Get
ninth
some
grade.
fucking publishing, man.
Overcome your stage fright for me.
You tell yourself to overcome stage fright.
Yeah, man.
Why was that a problem for you?
Because nigga, I'm big, I'm awkward, and I'm low key shy. Like real talk. That's just being honest.
Yeah,
I'm an introvert,
Right.
so it's like what I'm good at. I'm not gonna broadcast it like extrovert would.
Right.
I'm kind of that way too.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I want to perfect my craft before I gonna bring it to the world.
So do you feel like an introvert is? Do you feel like it's similar to being what they call it? A person that's when they mostly like to stick to themselves. They mostly distant.
Yeah. That's definitely an introvert.
Isolated type person.
Non-social.
No, it's non-social. Yeah, non-social is a name for
Stay
it.
to themselves.
It's a name for it.
Right, it is a name for
I
it.
can't think of it.
Antisocial.
Antisocial. So you think there's a difference? You think that they similar? Antisocial, introvert. You think they similar?
Similar but different in a way. Because you could be an introvert but be sociable. Because of the fact
not
that
antisocial.
Right.
I'm not antisocial.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm still an introvert. At the same, like, for instance, this nigga will come over and record a song at the crib, bring his equipment and everything.
Right.
I'll take my ass to the room and go to sleep. Like, I'm by myself, but if I'm comfortable to be around you, period, whether it's a professional working relationship or a personal doggone relationship,
Right.
like, I know that you gonna do your shit whether I'm there or not.
And I know you're gonna look out for me.
Period.
Make sure nobody fuck with me and nothing like that. Yeah.
I ain't even worried about you looking out for me because I'm still look out for myself.
I'm saying, cause you can't fall asleep everywhere. Like, you know,
That's fact, and I will fall asleep everywhere.
Yeah, so
as long as my brothers is with me.
So you in the subway in New York, you just fall asleep and you got this money sticking out your pocket. I'm pretty sure it might be gone.
I've been on
That's
the
why I like
in New York, and let me tell you, you don't want to do that.
Hell no.
That's
You know what
why.
I'm saying? Shout out to Trees. You don't want to do no shit like that.
Why is that?
Hey, look here, man. Okay, y'all watch the movies. Y'all done seen all New York related shit.
Matter of fact, it's a movie called Subway Stories.
Question, let me ask you before you start about New York.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is it what you see in the movie? Is it close to it or
Fuck
is
yeah.
it far away from it?
Steroids.
Baby, that shit, what you see in the movie.
You become a character
Yeah.
in the movie.
What you
This
see in the
place is
movie,
unlike
that shit
anywhere
ain't
I've
shit.
been, and I've been in a lot of places in
Right.
America. I've been thankful,
Right.
fortunate to go to a few places, and that place is just
Bro.
bad shit different.
Yeah, it's like
It's not the same.
what you see in the movies is not real. I mean, it's real, but it's the other way around. You know what I mean? Like some shit you'll see and they be like, "Oh no, they making it up. That's fake." Well, like I know New York City, like in Harlem and shit, it's not real because in the movies they don't amplify it enough. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you might see a movie and this bum standing around a trash can and they throwing firecrackers in the trash can.
You ever seen Jackie Chan's Rumble in the
Yeah,
Bronx?
but I was in.
Okay, now
yeah.
when you go there,
Killer Season.
you are a part of it.
Yeah, like I was in.
You
I
ever
was in
see
Harlem.
Killer Season,
Yeah.
like he said? Out there, when they out there, they get dressed just to be fresh on the block.
Yeah.
They might not go nowhere but to the store and get a sandwich.
No, definitely not that
Or
nigga.
fucking, what they call them shits, chopped cheeses and shit like that. They might not do nothing. They getting money. I ain't saying they ain't getting money, but usually people do what they do and do more.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Feel me.
It's not much to do up there. Everybody don't drive a car up there. That's
Yeah.
for one. That's why public transportation is like the go-to, automatic. It's
Because
gonna
you
take you
get where you need to go faster.
If I lived there, I wouldn't drive a car.
Yeah, that way.
Period.
Oh, hell no.
Period.
I heard
I
horror
got
stories
everywhere
I
I
ain't
needed to
never
go
been.
by walking and no transportation. The buses is rapid. You feel me? Because
Trains
it's
is
just it's a
rapid.
high demand up there for everything. You know what I'm saying? Real.
Shit, you only pay $1,200 for a mortgage on the dog.
So RMG893. What made you come up with the name? First of all, how are y'all? Well, I know Killer and Piff are cousin,
Yeah.
but how are y'all wind up linking?
All right.
How y'all meet each other?
I'll jump in for myself. And
Yeah,
honestly, I was sleep in class. Oh God, that's how me and Piff met.
Sleeping Giant or something. Go ahead.
Yeah, like one of my doggone high school teachers literally called me narcolepsy. But
Oh man, that's messed up. Right? Yeah.
hey, shit, I was always sleeping in this class.
Yeah.
No, that was Mr. Daniels.
Okay, yeah.
But doggone, like literally, like, cause I ain't know nobody. I was just like, literally, like it was my first week of school at this new school. I'm sleeping in class cause I don't know nobody, so I'm like, fuck it. I ain't finna doggone be asking people no questions. I'm going to sleep. And this nigga, hey, bro, teacher tripping on you being asleep. Hey, let me borrow a sheet of paper though. I said, all right, cool. Handed it there. What lunch you got? I got a lunch. You got a? Oh shit, me too. And from there, doggone.
So y'all had class together, like what class?
Yeah,
We was in Miss Ted
They had-
class,
what
world
subject
geography.
World geography.
They had classes together. Me, I did what the fuck I wanted to do, right? So like lunchtime, it was 4 lunches, A, B, C, and D. I used to be at all 4 of them bitches.
literally.
Yeah,
Like he was like my big cousin.
Okay, how you can get all 4 of them?
cause I
He didn't have all 4 of them.
no, I didn't have
He
all.
would just go
you
to
just be in there.
Yeah, just go. Like, yeah, that's what I did. Like, and every time, like every lunch, like it was expected of me. Like niggas that get to beating on the tables, they was always like killer. You know what I'm saying? But I really didn't fuck with nobody. Like it was either girls.
Mainly girls.
Yeah, all girls. Yeah, I fuck with all girls, and then cousin. And then like, I had like a couple partners, but really everybody knew like as far as like that was my partner. And little cuz one day he was like, "Hey, this is my partner Joey," and Joey just like I for real like I probably was high as shit.
These guys are kindred spirits.
Yeah, I was probably high as shit. He just like Joey was like,
this was the only friend that I had in high school that
Yeah.
he legitimately for a long time
yeah, fuck with
related to without
Yeah.
asking any questions.
Yeah.
I said, "This is my friend Joey." Joey dapped him up. He dapped up Joey, but they didn't speak. It was head nod.
Yeah.
And after that, Joey walked off. Killer was like, "I fuck with him." And
Yeah.
he went to class. That's literally what happened.
Yeah.
Now, as far as me giving him the sheet of paper, I woke him up and said, "Hey, Miss Tidwell trying to, tell me to wake you up." I don't give a fuck. Well, shit. I respect that. Let me get a sheet of paper, though. I don't give a fuck neither, dog. I'm about to rate these rhymes. You rap?
Yeah.
Do a little something. All right, nigga, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? What lunch you got? So
Right.
just to, say it from my point of view, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like Joey was always part of the squad, but it was like
We
the
in
first
our
time
30s
I ever
right now.
heard he rap. Like I said, I used to be at all the lunches. I go outside.
All the lunch.
Joey like, man, I got some music. I got some shit I wrote. I want you to hear.
Right.
He rapping. I'm listening to him like that shit fire. But I'm like, check this out. You can't say none of that shit you just said when we go back in the cafeteria. You cool, you can rap, but don't ever say that shit to nobody. And it's like, yeah, bro, I'm God. Like, it was so crazy because remember when like Columbine and all that shit happened?
Yeah.
It's to the point where I'm like, bro, the way he rapping, it was fire, but he like, I shoot up the school.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, something like,
I had anger issues.
yeah, something like, bro, you good?
I'm ready to sell it all.
Yeah, this nigga Piff like a little motherfucking.
Don King.
He a blasting cat. He just stay. He don't give a fuck. I don't even think he was listening to what Joey saying. I'm like, what's up, bro? You good? You need a hug or? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, that was dope, but you can't say none of that shit.
I think that's how they bonded.
Yeah, because like
I think that's how they bonded for him
He is
because
some-
he
yeah.
took me to the side. I would go see my Aunt Tessa. That's where he was at.
Yeah, my grandma's
You know what I mean?
He
And
would
I
come
would go
slide
over
through.
there, and that was the first time he ever hollered at me about one of my friends in high school. He was like, "Hey, man, something's wrong with that nigga." He was like, "But I like him." Like, he didn't say nothing negative about him. He was just on some shit like, I fuck with him.
Right.
He throw it off. That's our connection. Because my cousin believes he's throw. You feel me? I believe I'm throw. You feel me? It's just the way it is, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's what helped them relate. Am I capping? Yeah,
No,
like,
he did
that's
that
real
for
shit.
real. That's exactly how it was. I was like, yeah, he's a different individual. It's weird because like,
Had nothing to do with music.
yeah, facts. That's what I was
These
about to
niggas
say.
is genuinely family.
Yeah, like throughout all the time, throughout all the years,
brothers, man.
like all the shows, all that shit.
Like they would be hanging out without me sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know how you got people that's cool and they be like, well shit, you know what I'm saying? I done seen this from other, friends. Not saying my friends, but other groups of friends, like, cause they'll tell you might have a coworker at work. Well shit, my one friend was hanging out with my other friend, but they didn't even tell me. That fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They would hang out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I would be happy that the
This nigga
relationship
be going
is
off
there.
on me about my little brother sometimes.
I would be happy that the relationship was there. You know what I'm saying? It was beyond music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Us three and Conspiracy. Shout out to K.
Yeah,
You feel me? He was there from the gate.
Shout out Short Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from the gate, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was way before we was even RMG, to be honest with you, J.Paul.
That was
We were MA.
MA?
Yeah.
Mike aggression.
Microaggression.
Yeah,
Okay.
Microaggression Records.
That sounds like some straight, all powerful, impactful, lyrical metaphor.
Hey, I had a vision before I knew what a vision was.
Yeah, I had no idea. I used to just rap. I didn't give a fuck what it was called. Back then, in them days, I didn't care. I just rap.
I had the
He had some of the coldest shit back then, though.
This is before I even got into making
Real
beats.
shit.
Yeah, I used to, yeah.
Darc Chain in the building. Darc Chain in the building.
No, yeah, you already know. I got a question.
What's the
Wait.
Or
question?
two.
Come on.
You already
Chain
know, you know what I'm
gang.
saying?
This is history right here.
Yeah, this is history, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause
First of all, where did you get that shirt from?
Yeah, how
where
did you just
get
jump
your
in?
shirt from? Cause
This
your
is-
shirt say savage.
This is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
how.
Put a little savage on your body.
This is not how this shit was
But,
designed
nah, we
originally.
ain't gonna go.
All right, what's your question, sir?
What's up?
What's your question, sir?
Hey, this is what I want to know, cause I mean, I know I've been rocking with y'all for a long time, man. You know, so I know the history. But I mean, for real, it's a couple of things that I've been wanting to ask that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, forward slash. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing for a minute, man. You've been doing your thing. What RMG, right?
Man, let me finish explaining if you don't mind. I ain't gonna be long. You feel me? At the time we were Microaggression Records, I picked up Joey. Like, he was always, let me explain Killer. Killer was always my default. You ever seen The Temptations?
Right.
You remember Richard?
Yeah.
He was always there without being there.
Right. Okay.
Like, but he was like my overseer.
Right.
He was the one that made fun of all the rap songs I would bring back to his house when we smoking bud. And he would tell me who's hot and who's not.
Right.
You feel me? So that was back in the Microaggression Immortal 7 days. You feel me? And, you know, after a while, he started 219. You feel me? Our bro K had Immortal 7, so we came in with 3 different labels and combined them, but played off as each other's artists in a weird fashion, but like self-promotion. So it's like, that was from like 9th grade for us. We in our 30s now. You know what I'm saying? So we moved to ODM. You feel me? That became overdose money. I got a tattoo on my hand. But that had nothing to do with rap music at the time. That was me, Raul Duke. That was Lox G, and that was Crucial
That was
E.
the movement.
My little, my little cousin Crucial.
Terrorists.
My nigga Lox G, great producer, aka Boogie Lou. The nigga Raul Duke, the legend, the god. You feel me? The godfather of all of this, because we christened him to be that because of his characteristics of as being a god that he is. He's just like that. You feel me? Big shout out to Raul Duke. You know what I mean? He was a part of that. You feel me? So when we started ODM, you feel me? Niggas in ODM is from Underworld. Because 219 became his label, Underworld Mafia. I became a co-CEO at Underworld Mafia in order to broker a deal at Immortal 7 Records, who had distribution at the time. See, everybody had connections within, but we just stayed within the blocks. MA ended up becoming no more. I felt like it was pressure. I was in 9th grade.
Right.
I had over 13 artists. They had over 13 artists. So they all depended on me. I was a young Darc Chain before he even knew me.
Right.
But I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew the shit was fun.
Yeah.
Everything I told them, they believed it. Not saying I was lying, but I had dreams to sell to get them a vision. Like, look here, nigga, we gonna be this, we gonna be that. Not saying, oh, nigga, I wasn't saying I'm gonna get y'all some money. I never promised them nothing that they didn't get. I was just always saying we gonna make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it went from
So you was most like the vocal,
period.
the most vocal in the group.
Yeah.
Like the one that keeps-
Visionary.
like the glue.
That's
the
what he
glue.
always called
The
me,
glue.
the visionary, the nucleus.
The glue.
Yeah,
The
even
glue.
to this day,
You
yeah.
the one
know.
that had one. They needed answer a question.
Even to
Somebody
this
to
day,
go.
man.
Like you mostly
Unconditionally.
Yeah. Right.
Even to this day, man, I want to shout out Young Leak, man, because Leak, like I said, you know, I know we were speaking, but Leak just really, I ain't gonna say he just get touchdown with the team, but Leak, he may be more talented than all of us because he make beats and he rap, you know what I'm saying? So Leak Reed, man.
He the youngest, he the baby.
He the youngest, yes, baby, bro. He's a monster,
It's
man.
real
So,
shit.
yeah,
Right,
you
right,
know.
right.
So to even be a part of all of this shit that's wrapped up into a circle. Because once all the niggas from all the rap squads, they was like, well, shit, they hang out the ODM niggas. So we added the G.
Yeah,
It was Overdose Money Gang.
yeah, that's what it
And,
really
you know, that was when the rap shit, that's when the niggas in ODM start rapping. We were kind of like our own version of Mobb Deep. Like, you had niggas in Mobb Deep that didn't rap,
And
and
you
you
had
had...
the infamous mom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got you.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly
Real
how
shit.
it was. Like we was known to cater like real shit. Like, man, you know what I mean? Shout out my little cousin Biddy. Shout out Crucial and them.
Yeah,
Like,
big shout out to the
yeah,
campaign.
Shout out to the campaign.
Shout out to Joe Green who
Yeah.
ate me in front of Windcrest during the rap battle.
Yeah.
He what?
He ate me in the
He
like I went dope in freestyling
Big
at
shout
that
out
time.
Joe Green.
Like I was doggone more of a writer.
Straight up. We went
But
down
as far as
to
dog on the rap battle, I'm sitting there
Big
going off the
Jackson.
top with this nigga. This nigga
Shout out
devoured
to
me.
Joe
I ain't gonna cap.
Josh.
But shit, it made me better.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be to the point where I am today.
Cause you know,
If it wasn't for that.
even in the smack battles, you know, most of that is written. You got a few that freestyle. They
No.
might play it.
We
with
all
it.
come from
I
that.
came from the
It's
off
so-
of the dome.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about the way if you watch smack battles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
It's-
they
it's
do
crowd control
It's-
mostly.
They prepare.
So-
Yeah, like I don't know how they do that.
Bro,
It's like
It's
a song.
crowd
That's
control.
Just like fans.
It's
Like,
great.
It's
It's just like-
preparation. I can
Great.
do it.
It's like just like.
I would be Charlie Clips in that
See,
shit.
that's what
I'd
see
be
what they
like
do.
Everything would come up
What
from
they
here. I
do is
couldn't
smack.
do that
What it
shit.
is like okay, you get
So
your
Goods
your
is drunk
competitor
one, right?
coming up. You find out who you going against
Yeah.
on the mic. So
Yeah,
once you
it's
do
like
that,
boxing.
they give you
Yeah.
2
Do your
weeks.
research
to 2 weeks,
and you write your best
you write
shit.
40. You write your best shit.
That's real shit.
But
And then you have
Yeah.
it ready.
But they
then
get,
it's all about presentation.
but they get 2 months now.
Delivery.
'Cause you
Everything.
can tell if you organize. You have certain people that come in organized, like Daylight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
You know,
he's
he
out
has
for his
props.
antics.
He have different themes. It's playing.
Yeah.
Even
Murder
with him
Mook.
and Holla, whenever
Murder
show out,
Mook.
show up.
Murder Mook.
Yeah, when his brother pop up.
Yeah, exactly.
Loaded Lux
Loaded
walks
Lux.
in with a casket,
It's playing.
letting
You
you
feel
know
me?
you about
Yeah.
to get buried.
It's basically rap
That's real
wrestling.
shit.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all
yeah,
it is.
I love it, I love
That's all it is. Who's more sweeter? Who's more slicker? Who more nicer
I
on
love
the
it.
words?
We
Exactly.
come from that.
You know what I'm saying?
All
So-
three of us.
So,
But we had to
not
do
me.
it on the fly.
Because he's not a
I had to
battle
do
We
it
rapper.
on the
ain't have to
fly.
doggone
But all
write it
three of
down
us,
to prepare.
we come from the battle rap cloth.
Yeah.
All three of us. That's
So let me
true.
ask you a question then. When it comes to battle rappers, why don't battle rappers have success when they get into the music?
Let
business?
me.
Who
can
wanna
I
answer that?
Let me
Before-
answer
Before
that.
you even go to that question, because I know Slash Spear for a fact that he started battle rapping when I first met him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He used
No
to come
doubt.
down to the underground.
What's underground?
Murdering
Underground
niggas.
in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Underground.
Okay.
Murdering
He come out to the
niggas.
underground, and I used to put him up against people, and I would bet on him.
And you know that.
In clubs, in apartments, on street corners, in restaurants, on the
They
train,
didn't
off the
believe
train.
that I had this artist
He
that would
would-
come through.
So he would just call you like, "Hey, I got one. I got one
This
for
man
you."
would put me on the spot anyway. It made me legendary because I was always ready.
That's good. That's good. That's
For
good.
real.
I was always ready.
But you also look at it like this. He also training you and preparing you
Yeah.
far as to be ready
For the
Yeah.
future.
for the
Yeah.
future.
I didn't know about it then.
Yeah,
So
you know what I'm
later.
saying. But when you look at
And
it,
it worked
now,
out for
it
him.
works out for
The
you.
Yeah, definitely.
The difference, if you ask me, one of the big difference in a battle rapper, this is a full battle rapper, and like say Piff, you know what I mean, and what he do in this craft, it's the idea of a lot of battle rappers and shit like that, they think of punchlines, they think of lines, they think in that scheme. Where somebody like me, I think of, yeah, battle rap, but when I make songs, I'm more of a song maker. Like when the song come on, I don't think about my verse first. I think about the
think of the
overall
concept.
feel of the song, the concept.
How can I make you feel this emotion that
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
feeling?
Yeah, that's the way. No, it's a lot of battle rappers out there who really got bars. But I think the way that they rap and the way that what they focus on throws them off.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? And in the sense
Sometimes
where like
you
Piff,
can get too intricate.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. In
right,
the sense where Piff can make a whole mixtape in a night because he understands the idea of catching that moment. He can give you a feel in the evening. You know what I'm saying? That's different than some artists can't do that. And shit, it's hard. I mean, I can't say it's impossible for me to do, but it's hard for me to do because the way he does it, seeing him do it, it'll slick intimidate you. You know what I mean? You'll be like,
But honestly, I've seen each and every one of y'all do it.
yeah.
Because I mean, I've seen where you made a song in the car ride to the garage.
Yeah, that's
In
true.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
what?
I
You made a song in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the beat. We was driving from LaGrange to the studio.
Yeah, down before you got to the studio.
Yeah, I got the beat. Yeah, I was driving.
While you was driving?
Yeah, the beat came on.
This nigga, he a
Oh, while he was
multitasking.
driving?
Yeah, I got the
That's a
beat.
whole nother
So
story.
you were driving and working on the song at the same
Yeah,
time?
but I wasn't
Okay.
writing. You know what I'm
I'm playing
saying?
the
You up
music,
here.
though.
Yeah,
I'm playing the music
He
back and
playing the
forth.
music. He playing the beat over and over. So it's like once I got the stretch of it, I'm like, okay. So it's like the way I think about music is like a lot of times, you know what I mean? Like I think of, like I said, the feel of it, the overall touch is gonna hit you. So whether it be that first line or that first bar,
Right.
so it's like in this song I kind of knew like I was just going over certain things, certain parts of it. I knew I wanted to say this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
So
was
it's
life
like,
situation.
yeah, so it's like I'm driving on the highway and in my mind I'm just everything I've been doing for the hood though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep saying that shit over and over again to the point where like by the time I got the Piff, you know what I mean? It was almost second nature to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was like, yeah, so when it was time to record, like motherfuckers was like, now how the fuck? You know what I mean? But it was definitely not a freestyle song.
Right.
I would say that, but
That was money.
yeah, but
It's just like that part. I've seen him today make a beat. And
last night we made songs.
Yeah.
damn near 10 minutes.
Hey, that's why you cruising, man. That's why you RMG893,
I seen
man.
Piff do a song in less than 5 minutes. I seen Bars he already just
Live his
natural.
name. He lives his name.
You know what I'm saying? Bars. Joy bar. But I mean, Joy. But at the end of the day, I've seen all these guys do legendary shit that a lot of people can't do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's the reason why I put my faith in them.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I put my faith in y'all for real. And I mean, that's easy for me to say.
Hey, man.
That's
Big
very
Yakuza, DCE, CTC.
Man, we love music.
United,
we
you
love
feel
the
me?
culture. We love the grind of music. We love the grind of everything that we do.
I love just the
J.Paul,
challenge the dog
yeah,
on making
and Darc
music.
Chain.
Yeah.
They big inspirations for us because we ain't
Right.
just for artists.
Especially a
or
horror
for-
flick, dog.
We pushing.
If you
towards-
do any more scary movies, bro, I want in.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
God.
more. So let me ask y'all a question. Okay, so when you getting a beat, alright, for the first time,
Yeah.
alright, what is your technique on, what's the first thing that you're thinking about when you go into the beat? You think about the hook first, you think about your cadence, you think about what type of style you're going to do on it, or you going to talk about what type of title, certain type of topic, theme, what's your first step?
I do what the beat say do.
Okay, you listen to the beat.
Yeah.
Man,
Other
The
than
most
that,
catchiest thing in my head, it might not even make sense, but I'm just like, whatever sounds catchy.
and that shit works for him. It definitely works.
Yeah, so what made you come up with that type of?
It was like I kind of seen I guess when I was in 6th grade, everybody was all like, I guess Soulja Boy, best example Soulja Boy. It was like, oh, he's real catchy, and my dad's like, I hate it, and I'm like, everybody hate this man. He got almost what trillions of views. I'm like, I don't even care for it that much, but it's catchy. Migos come out, it's catchy, so I'm thinking like that's the word.
Catchy.
If you make a catchy
Hey.
verse, if you,
Yeah.
it's catchy.
Yeah, like the most catchy song, they always be number one.
Even if it
Yeah,
don't
it
make
is.
sense, if it
one.
make a whole bunch of sense or if it don't make no sense at all, it's like it was catchy, so it works.
The most hated, you gotta think the most hated songs in the world be the biggest records.
For real.
Yeah.
Eminem don't even like his music, and that's when he put it out.
Biggest records.
He be like, when I don't like this
the
song, it's a
the
hit
songs
record.
you don't like be the one be your biggest hit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what is your lost gem? What I mean by lost gem is that we all had either we had one product, one song, one beat, one something that we were working on that it can never be duplicated on the strength of because you can't remake it, or you don't have the vocals, or you don't have the original beat or the sound or something. But there's one gem you're like, man, this shit would have been the one.
It's not one.
It is a number for that.
It's not one. I lost my whole first ever me making beats from my first beat to 5 years later.
I'm glad.
Gone. That's at least 584. And I had got all my beats from FL. I was like 200 beats in on Reasons. You know, I had Reasons 5 when it came out. I was ready. I was finna get all this music down. I was learning recording technology. Computer crash, could never get it back.
Oh,
Nothing.
man.
Like all gone. So had to just start over.
But a lot of people don't understand when you dealing with dealing just with technology, like hardware. When something crashes, it's not good. Something with crash isn't good.
Right.
It's
You know
dead.
what I'm saying? So especially if you just imagine you got all your music, your whole career on a hard drive, and that hard drive crash. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I got
It's like
stories.
That's it. What about you?
At the same time, it go both ways though.
All right, I've lost a valuable I've lost a valuable hard drive on Greyhound. You see how hard for me was to say this shit.
Y'all already know, man. So what happened?
Man, I just lost my luggage. Never got it back, and that was one of the most valuable things I was on there. And I thought when I got to California, when I got home to my mom and my little brother, I thought that was at least one thing that I had out of everything I lost. And I didn't have that neither. And that was probably made everything more crushing because I was mad about losing my luggage, period. But when I lost it, I was like, shit, somebody in San Antonio living that life. Yeah. Somebody in El Paso, somebody in Texas because I was in Dallas. So I just making fun of it after that. Then when I was living here in Augusta, my computer blew the fuck up. I never knew a computer could smell like collard greens until that day. Real life.
Man,
You know.
Boy, it feel like someone died in your family when a hard drive crashed. Boy, that's some serious shit, man. People would sleep on that.
Or even something small, the doggone like the soldering connection from the doggone USB port get broken off.
Oh,
and you don't know how to do it yet.
Yeah, there's some unreleased mixtapes that didn't get a chance to come out.
They couldn't even live.
That were done.
They couldn't even live, man. What about you? What lost gem you had lost?
Notebook.
You lost a notebook.
This was like my journal of a notebook. I'm talking about rhymes, poems,
Book of rhymes.
So it's like a book, a testament book. Okay.
like rhymes, poems, short stories.
How you lost it?
Getting fired.
I wasn't expecting that answer, but okay. So what happened?
Like doggone. Basically, they had switched my schedule at the last minute, but didn't properly convey it to me. And basically, behind that, I got fired. But that notebook was there because of the fact that it was a job. I was working security, so it was a job where you had nothing but time on your hands.
Oh, so you had a lot of great shit on that notebook. Yeah, man, that's terrible. How long you worked all day? Like 8, 10 hours, 12?
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn, man, I feel your pain on that. What about you, Killer?
Man, look, I lost a notebook before, but it's one song, Piff will tell you. The fucking instrumental to Benny Siegel, Nothing Like It. I can't do it. Like, I will make 35,000 songs tonight. that beat. Now, I don't know what it is. I got
And
this
I
weird
actually
block.
made that
What
beat
is a block?
over.
I got a block. I don't know what it is because when the beat get to saying there's nothing like it, like I don't know what the fuck to say. Like I know what my heart want to say, but it's like
Can't put it in words.
it ain't real. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I can't. So it'd be like, never mind. You go to the next beat. Like,
And I actually made the beat over too. That's
yeah,
the weird
he's
part.
done it. Yeah,
I even did my own version of Benny Siegel's own shit.
yeah, I can't do it.
He ain't even like it.
I can't do it. Yeah, so
He knew it was crack. It was just
Yeah,
his
something.
personal
it's
vendetta
it's
with
my
it.
personal demon.
Oh
Now.
yeah.
He said my personal thing.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Like
man.
I know that if I touch down on it, it's gonna be fire. But it's like it's fire enough. Like
That's your kryptonite.
Yeah, bro. Like it's hard to explain. Like I feel like if I do that song, like I might as well hang it up. It's like cause like
Like,
I'm
nigga,
gonna-
it's over after
gonna
this.
leave
I'm
it-
tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
leave
done.
it. I'm gonna leave it smoking. One last time, nigga. Like I think that might be what it is in my
Well,
mind. I'm
whenever
like,
you ready to do that shit.
what else
dog,
can I say after I do this song?
That's his.
Like,
What
feel
more
like
can I say on the
y'all
Black
gonna need
Album?
a bucket of water or something.
Not sure what else you got. What question you got?
So
How did you take over the interview?
We talked.
I didn't take over
We
that.
talked about it.
I didn't talk. I didn't take over. I'm just a partnership with it. You know.
We talked.
Biggie Kuzza,
Yeah,
hey
y'all don't expect to hear no portraits from me. So I don't
Just like the Darc chain
Biggie
takeover.
Kuzza 893, bro. We in the building with
Always
BCE,
bullying your way in
CTC.
the sun. I ain't scared of you, Shaq.
In fact, okay, I got a question for you then, George.
What's up?
Just
I hope you're gonna ask him what I would ask him.
Oh god, this sounds
Man,
personal.
you've been producing, you've been making all these beats. You've been like you're very well known, like you're very good at what you do. You're very good.
I'm
Very
glad
good.
you said that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Look at this video.
what do you think you could do better for yourself to put yourself out there? Because people ain't heard you yet.
Well,
shit gets deep.
this
The
is
glasses are off.
this is what I normally do. Like I'm sorry, but I'm a word of mouth built person. So I work with various people that's on, you know what I'm saying, more of the, all right, you don't know me, I don't know you, but we vibing type move to the point where it's building word of mouth. Hey man, this dude, he's good with what he do, man. And the word get around that way. Because of the fact that people are more loyal when it's more from word of mouth.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's very true.
So it's like, okay, this guy's good at what he does, and he can't recommend it by this person. So now, due to word of mouth, your reliability is built up.
So you basically saying you want more of an organic presence.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Then besides just throwing it out there like everybody else.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm
Doing
saying?
things like that,
Like
yeah.
a flash in the pan happens, but they always have a lot of them always have greater behind them, but because of the fact that they're known for that one flash, like they fizzle out quicker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
think
spoke
about
about
somebody like
that.
Tech Nine. Tech Nine been out since the 90s.
He's been out for a while.
For a long time.
I mean, since you said it, there's a lot of rappers like for instance, okay, there's been a lot of rappers that blew up basically like you said, word of mouth. UGK,
Mm.
8-Ball, MJG,
Long live Pimp C.
Dayton Family,
Devin the dude.
Devin
You
the
did.
Dude. You know what I'm saying? So there's a bunch of artists that make and they popular.
Yeah.
And they got a solid fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So basically like that.
Exactly.
I got you. Okay.
Cult following is
Cult
always
following.
going to be stronger
Yeah.
than the doggone
Yeah, I'm with
mainstream
that shit
following.
too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Like,
mainstream fans is fickle.
Right.
They gonna love you 1 minute, then the minute you fuck up or something, oh, fuck him.
That's facts. That's some real shit.
Live like the
So,
baby.
That's real shit.
I
The
got
baby,
another question
it was
for
my
you.
nigga. He still
What's
is,
up?
but
I
it's a
got
lot of
another
people
question
that
for
don't
you.
like the baby like they used to.
Yeah, why is that? Why you think that?
I mean, shit. The music changed.
Yeah.
Like he went back to one when he did that. Shoot at a nigga, no dribble. He went back to his usual self.
Yeah.
In my opinion, to defend the statement, but a lot of people was like, man, he wasn't popping since that Baby on Baby tape. You feel me? But it's
But
like
he haven't even been out that like a lot.
I
of
don't think
people
them fans was real because it's
He
like you
hasn't
don't want to
even
see
been
your
out
favorite
that
rapper
long.
make it.
Yeah, huh?
I don't think them fans was real though
That's
because
the
it's
thing.
like
Right,
you don't
right.
you not
You gonna
happy to
root for
see
your
man
guy,
make it.
even if they be like,
You want
man,
them to
that
be on
album
that
was
Piff
garbage.
and live mixtapes forever.
Right, but
You know what I mean?
but you gotta also you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it on the point of the reason that, like, okay, the cult following.
Yeah.
Like you don't you got a certain rappers now that got cult following. Like Wiz Khalifa, you might not see him that much, but he has a whole cult following.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
listen to
saying?
him.
Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. You know, there's a lot of people that got certain cult following, but the reason there's a lot of rappers that don't got cult following. They just got fans.
And they fizzle up.
They got fans, right? And the reason
like Saigon.
and the
He
reason
drop
it's
shit in
being
a
like
minute.
that because on the strength of there's so many artists that's just coming out back to back to back to back that you know what I'm saying. You can't really get comfortable with one when there's 20,000 other ones that's popping up beside it.
That's when I just worry about doing me because of the fact that if you really look at it, there is nothing new under the sun. So basically, what you're doing is going to be a rehash of somebody else doing.
Right.
And whether they know it or not, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it don't even have to be intentionally. It's unintentionally.
Yeah,
right.
like
you got to look at it like, even if you got to look at it like when you're doing your music. Like I tell artists, like you got to look at when you're trying to spread your music out. There's certain things, certain elements that people overlook.
Exactly.
They overlook everyday life. One.
Exactly.
Everyday life is meaning that, okay, each celebrity or person that you idolize, they're just like that. They're us.
Exactly.
There's no different. So they have emotion, they have feelings, they have things like that. They just got more money and more notoriety.
Exactly.
So that's the difference between that. But a lot of artists overlook that on the strength of everyday life. It be the smallest things, like the biggest hit be the smallest shit. You're like, man, that shit's simple as hell. Yeah. It's everyday situation.
Yeah.
That's just like a job. Like for instance, okay, what you get a job for? You going for the job? I'm asking y'all this question. What is the number one reason y'all getting a job for? Is it for the money? Is it for benefits? Is it for the long-term 401k?
It's for the money.
Pay the bills.
Or is it for job security?
That as well.
It's for the money.
Job security.
You said money.
For the money.
Okay, why you say money?
Because I didn't have a job I was loyal to, and they fired me.
What they fired you for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm literally working. I was a server. I'm literally working. And then they was just like, oh, Malik, come off to the side. And it was like, yeah, so you said something to the owner of the store. And I was like, who is the owner of the store? I've been working here for 3 months and I never even met the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, rarely comes in. He was like, yeah, you said you would never treat your customers bad. Or no, he tried to make it seem like I was saying it's so stupid. It's so stupid. He was like, oh, so what if you treat your customers bad? He said, what if you treat your customers bad? I was like, why would I do that? He was like, and walked off. Next minute, I go back, I'm serving my people, I'm fired. I go up to him and he was like, oh, since you said this, it just distributed to me, that blah, blah, blah. And I just walked off because I was just like, you can't even give me a clear answer because that's not even what I said. Like, you didn't even say what I said. I don't even talk like that. So yeah, I'm just like, it was just about the money. Like, him firing me has to either be he was saving money or whatever gain or loss. COVID happened like 2 months later, so.
I think that's because you black.
Just finna
He was
ask
black.
that question.
He was black.
I mean, if the owner is white,
It's probably fucking a white
True.
woman in there.
you got Steven
I
from
mean,
the
I don't want to
Django's.
just play the race card. Like,
Nothing
it's the
against
first
white people.
thing, but I'm just saying, man.
Man, against the
Like,
crackers.
it's like that whole job security mess don't mean nothing in Georgia. Like, you know, you got to put in a 2 weeks notice, but in the state of Georgia, you can get fired, like, out the door. So what's the point?
Blink of
Like,
So they don't give you the 2 weeks no more? I haven't worked in 4 5 years.
That is like, we want you out of here.
You did
Goodbye.
it the smart way, and gonna work for yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm like, see, it's much easier to work for myself. I can't fire myself.
Money,
like,
job
exactly.
security, and the bills. I wouldn't work for
You said
anybody.
job security. If you had to, I'm saying, but if you had to work,
Like, nigga,
Like-
if I got a strip at a
okay,
nursing home for
let me ask you
old
a good
ladies.
question. Let me ask you a good question. Okay, this is a real good question. This for the 9 to 5 because we all work 9. You know, we all did or used to work 9 to 5. Okay, if you could pick any job you can work at, and just imagine like the economy crashes like now because of the pandemic, but there's certain jobs that's still booming. They'll never be out of business.
Yeah.
What job is that and why?
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring.
Okay, you said UPS.
Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. Biggie
I'm
never
sorry.
lied.
Okay, why
man.
you say you'll work at UPS?
I ain't got to deal with nobody but these boxes and whoever the fuck else is helping me in this truck. And I can ignore him if he's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about management. They worried about this shit out of this truck. If you doing your job, they ain't going to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with customer service. Now you dealing with they bullshit. Then you going to deal with management's bullshit just because they going to blab to them and complain to them. It's a rocky road dealing with people, man.
With that said,
Like,
I'm
for
gonna go with doggone demolitions.
Demolition. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, why you say that?
Cause at the end of the day, you got a fucked up day. Kids getting on your nerves. The wife tripping on you about something.
Go fuck some shit.
Doggone. At the end of the day, you be like, oh shit, nigga, I got a blood bill today. Hey, nigga, fuck that. Bye.
What about you, Kim?
Man.
Like yourself.
What job, you know, the world ending, what job you going?
Man, I'm either go with the world ending type shit.
But there's
I
certain
was-
jobs that remain open, like even if the world ending, they stay open.
Yeah. Or then I'm have to go working in like a cemetery or like a mortician or something like that.
Okay.
Because my people gonna always die.
That's actually the strongest
That's facts,
thing.
though.
Hey, all jokes aside, out of the job, all jokes aside, no cap, out of the jobs that was said yet, that's the strongest one.
Yeah.
Because the reason yours is the strongest so far, on the
Cause
strength
everybody
of
got died.
everybody dies, you always gonna have a job. You'll never be out of business.
That nigga's just the Undertaker fan.
Never
That's what
be
it
out of
is.
business.
Big Paul Bearer fan.
What about you, Lee?
Scam caller.
Okay.
Oh, Jordan Belfort.
Yeah.
My nigga, Wall
You know what I'm
Street.
saying? Because I'm just like,
Scam caller.
the Indian peoples, they're just a little bit too unbelievable. It's like as soon as I get on the phone and I'm speaking to, hello, my name is John Smith. I'm like, no, it's not. It's,
Jordans.
exactly. But if it's like, what happened to the white scam callers? Like the black scam callers, they don't happen?
Yeah, like that is a good question. Like you ever so how you know a call that's scam now? Because like they call from regular cell phone numbers.
They
now.
do. You just listen to their.
tell you
just-
scam likely.
It will,
Ask
but sometimes
them
it
a
won't.
ask them
Sometimes
a
it won't. I
question
done
where
seen
they
it.
doggone
Scam
got-
like
Sometimes they don't show.
You're
That's
right.
a
You
regular
will get a
number.
strange number, and they'll.
If it take more than
I got one.
3 seconds for them to come on and say hello, it's scam.
Nah, I got one for the ones that's quick to say hello though. Ask them a question where they gotta know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay, you're right.
Shit, I usually pick up the phone speaking Chinese.
Your
Ching chong
social
ping pang.
security number has been hacked. In order to doggone, you gotta pay this much. Wait, what social security number was it, or what was the name under the social security number?
Hey, I've answered the phone one time. Hey,
You rude
oh my
motherfucker.
God. I literally answered the phone one time and said, "Look, they're looking for us. Stop calling him. They know we did it." They hung up faster than I could say this shit. That's a
J.Paul.
D-Zam. That was funny. Entertainment.
J.Paul, I got a
man.
question to ask you.
That really happened.
Have you ever trolled a scam caller?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's
That
That
is
is
too
fun.
much fun.
I mean, you call it playing with my damn phone. I'm gonna play with you. You know, play with your back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I got one lady. She, yeah, so what you wearing?
Well, I had on these Chuck Taylors at the time. Then my bunions start hurting.
Hell no.
Like, I don't give a damn.
She like a red shirt and some khakis. Like, well, you're a guy, so.
What you got on under those though, girl?
Well, she's a guy, so.
Hey, them
You
scam
talking
callers
to
do
Jake
be
from State
unusual.
Farm like that, man?
Them scam callers do be unusual because I ain't never owned a car nor drove, and they damn sure be calling
Yeah,
me
they be
about my
calling
car
you.
insurance. I be like, hold on.
Yo, I tried
Yeah.
one scam caller where I'm like, have you ever doggone decided to try the Lord Darc Satan? He's like, yes, I have. I'm like, hold on, wait, nigga. You know what? Hang up.
He said, yes, I have.
Hey, that would have ruined my life.
I got him one time because, like, I updated my address. Like, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go with it.
Right.
I was like, so yeah, what address do you have on file? They gave me some random ass address. I was like, nah, it's this. And they still called me by the wrong name. Like, I'm like, yeah, y'all, you guys suck. Like, I would have set this scam off. I would have went right with the USAA plot. Like,
I mean, that like
listen
me,
to them.
man.
They can get you through everything. It's like, oh yeah, what's your first name? What's your last name? What's this? What's that? You done already gave them all your information. Typing it in. Oh dang, they didn't tell me nothing. Like they didn't tell me nothing I didn't know. Like dang, I just gave it up. But it's USAA, so it's a trusted line.
Right.
Scam callers just need to do that. They just need to act like they know your stuff.
Yeah, man.
They act like they trying to scam you. Like
Anybody call you and ask you for your name? It's more like
Hang up, fam. Hang up.
So am I speaking with?
I treat them like the police, the feds. I hang up on all of them because I know they listen if they want to listen anyway.
I treat all of
You
them
feel
like
me?
the phone
Fuck 'em.
saying sideline. I answer the phone like Ken Kniff.
I mean, come. I mean, when a
Hello, show you using. I'm gonna fuck towards you.
when a scammer is calling you and he says, "Hey, you ain't pay your college tuition," I be like, "Motherfucker, I dropped out of high school. I didn't go to college. Fuck off my phone and stop insulting my intelligence, motherfucker." You know that bothers you a little bit.
That's why you gotta have fun with them. You have to troll them back.
the more time you waste,
I'm the type
Unless they wanna
that
call.
can't steal their cars and
but
nothing.
nah, it's
know
a
they
job.
at.
I think it's gonna keep happening because I feel like people still,
Man.
like they still doing it. So it's like
I'm trying to be
it
on the
is somebody
highlight
out
reel.
there.
Whole
You know how
lifestyle.
they say this call is recorded for dog quality assurance purposes.
you gonna
I'm
catch
trying to end up on the highlight reel.
Alright, so question. Alright,
What's
so all y'all been in Atlanta or live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So far as living in Atlanta, a lot of people that never been to Atlanta, they'll think that everywhere you go you might bump into a celebrity. Is that true or false?
Y'all want to do it like one by one or what?
Like every day, like you just going to the store, do you like
25% true, 75% false on my end.
okay.
Me,
How you do that?
I'm gonna go with like no. It like
So you're not gonna see a celebrity every day.
unless you.
I'm talking about a B celebrity, a used to be celebrity.
Look,
Nah,
like real
you-
talk.
you
I
like,
went
you
to
gotta-
Lennox Mall.
You gotta
Took somebody
go
to
to
Lennox
the,
Mall.
You see nobody.
I
there.
see doggone Big Boy hop out the doggone Suburban like his character on ATL with a black and mild in his mouth. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, this, yo!
That's what I was about to say.
Yo!
If you put yourself in that position every day,
Like, that's why I said 25-75.
Yeah, if you put yourself in that
It's
position,
different to me. Like you'll see one every single day.
You see one every single day.
I said you can see one every
Yeah.
if
single
you
day.
put yourself in a
Like
position,
depending on the situation, like it's like that. They're out there. They don't hide.
no, you
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? Like they'll
They
walk
trying to be
around,
regular
they'll
niggas
drive
like
their
the rest of
cars.
us.
You know, like they're out there.
And then every celebrity you know got a house in Atlanta.
And then it's like it all depends on what you describe.
I troll
what you
past with
consider
Ross
a-
house.
Oh, you roll past with Ross?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Big as shit.
Holyfield's
I
house.
want to rob it big.
Walk out there with some
There goes my Rick Ross station.
right.
Hey, bro, what you know what you're playing, bro?
Dang.
But your
You
house
gonna have
ain't
a
big
whole
as hell,
Maybach
though.
out
Nah,
there.
we gonna
Hey, Gunplay gonna think he's my cousin anyway. I'm good. I don't know what that
Me and Meek Mill gonna have shouting matches while me and Wale debating on intellectual
he
shit.
started this whole malfunction. Now I gotta go to war over a cheeseburger. Can't we all
Nah, I
just get
thought it was
along?
lemon pepper wings. Allowed.
That nigga said big enough to want to rob. I been surreal nigga shit.
It is so like I can't even say that is a level. That is a real level. Like Kanye got a house big enough to want to rob. People rob Kanye house.